everyone. Welcome back to the virtual living room for another exciting episode as we recap Married at First Sight, ATL. April, Belinda, Iva, what up, ladies?
What it
What up? What up?
do?
All right. So, I was going watching the episode, and as they're going from venue to venue, I started looking up where they were located. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And I have a
Mm-hmm.
friend who's getting married. Each venue, I shot her a text. Here, go look at this venue. 'Cause this is nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the nice venue that they had, I knew someone that got married there this weekend. It was really nice. The
Mm.
um
Oh.
the ballroom one, not the dirty hotel with the horrible carpet,
The
Oh.
but the
Westin.
other one. Yeah, the Westin. Oh my God, I cannot believe you're still going there. The ballrooms that they had
Southern
for the other
Exposure.
weddings was really nice.
That one was really, really nice. I was like, okay, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right,
Those rooms
so
just look so
I was like, is that free?
empty.
Yeah,
well,
I
It
didn't really
is.
like the whole. I mean, I know they don't have a choice because they're trying to work with the pandemic, but
Mm-hmm.
it just looked. I didn't like
So
it.
empty.
So
And
empty.
and
It makes
some
it hard for me to feel festive.
some
Yeah,
exactly some of those look like they were like two in one rooms because
very
Yeah,
much
they
it
were
was.
they were
it
standing up
was.
right at tables while you said stand up for the bride. I'm like, oh, is this what we
I wonder if
doing?
they had a choice because some of them didn't have it like that. I wouldn't have chosen to have it like that, where you at a table already. I wouldn't have.
well,
I
I
don't. I bet they didn't have a choice about anything. And when I saw them
yeah.
at the table like that, I bet they just like all you get is a dress. Pick your dress
Some of them
and
Mhm.
come
didn't
on
do it like
downstairs.
all of them. All of them
All
didn't
of them
do
didn't
it like
do
that
it. Yeah,
though.
they
No,
didn't.
that's what. But
Mm-mm.
that was when they changed venues. When they were at the Westin, they had like the little chairs look like little. I don't know,
Oh, it was
almost
two
like
different
reclining chairs.
venues. I couldn't
Yeah, it was two
tell.
different
Mm-hmm.
venues. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was.
Oh.
But I have noticed because again, I have a friend who's getting married, so I'm seeing a lot of the same thing that you saw on TV. A lot of venues are setting up where the ceremony and the reception is all in one room, and whatever table you're assigned to, you're sitting at that table during the ceremony. So I'm
Okay.
Mm.
like, I mean, I don't have a problem with it because
But yeah, this I like the ones that were at the ballroom.
Who else was surprised when Victor was talking to Brianna? His accent started coming out when he was saying his
Vincent.
I don't. Can we start with them? Because I
Yes,
like
yes,
them.
please. I
when
love
he was saying
them.
his vows, his accent started coming out. I
Girl,
was
he was
like,
sounding so
"Talk,
cute. I
Poppy."
was like,
Yes.
okay,
Right. I was here for it.
Vincent
me
and Molly.
too. I,
No, we're not calling her
Stop
Molly.
calling
We're
that
not.
girl Molly.
She can't have another name because you're gonna make me forget her real name. So don't do that. Definitely let's call her by her name because
You
I'm not good with the names as it is.
Brianna.
you cannot tell me that girl don't look just like Molly.
She
I don't
don't.
think so. Her features are a whole lot smaller than Molly.
Not
Molly is
smaller.
African for real. You know what I mean?
Well,
She's
well,
Nigerian to
yes,
the heart.
but I'm saying she is very tribesque ish of Molly.
Oh,
Tribal.
they
Yes,
come from
like
the
she could
same
be the same
tribe. Is that what
tribe.
you're trying to say?
Yeah,
I
who
don't know
is
about that.
Molly?
from
From
Insecure.
Insecure.
Oh, we didn't got to a whole nother program. Okay, I was like, now I know Molly. I was like, who is that? But I really like. I like that they liked each other. I was so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
happy because he
Yeah.
seems really cool, really chill.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern that I will say is I feel like she may need to take the edge off a little bit. She need to bring it down a little bit because he may turn into be like a Miles per se, where you just kind of cool. He just kind of goes with the flow. But then if you too uptight, I'm gonna have to flash on you. So I
Mm.
feel like
Oh,
right
he
now
definitely
she
gonna
could be
flash.
real cool, but everybody described her as bossy, bossy, and
Bossy
bossy.
on
He ain't
everything.
having
And
it.
he
Right.
laughed the first two times, but I was like, bruh, can you catch the pattern? Can you catch the
Right. He looking
pattern?
like it was
Right.
bossy all day was the theme. Even when who was giving their speech, somebody else said she was bossy in the middle of the speech.
Mm-hmm.
Her
So it's
friend.
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, he gonna put up with that for only so much, then he gonna flash on you. So I'm hoping that she could take it down a couple of notches and
Mm-hmm.
not be too much too extra.
I'm not even
Hmm.
worried because I know he gonna handle it. He may handle it where you just like, okay, I'm gonna need you to pull it together. You know what I mean? I don't think he has to flash, but it's gonna be like a I'm gonna get this respect because we don't do that. So
He's
I think
Mm,
I'm not worried about that.
Dominican.
Yes,
he's
that's what
It's
I'm
Dominican.
gonna
saying. He
come
gonna straighten
out.
it. Yes, quick, quick.
Mhm.
I'm here for it though. I think it's gonna be sexy. I'm all for it. I want him to do it.
Well, look, I know he was so cute and they was so into each other. I think that
They
was so
were.
cute.
Yes,
Hmm.
I'm
thank
really
God. It's
excited
when it
about
works.
them.
Right.
She
I was
was like,
excited about them.
handsome, check, beard, check, ball. I was like, okay, girl, okay, okay. So
Right.
you
And he
like
was
him?
loving
Okay.
her too. He was so happy and turning red.
Hmm.
He
His
was.
family too. I was like, oh, look at them. They all here for it. They was all smiling and stuff.
And
Too cute.
crying, and I was like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, I was definitely happy about them. They made me happy because I was like, I don't want to skip to another couple, but what we had just got off of the other girl with her drinking problem that I
Girl.
was
Oh, I'm
really
so glad.
feeling.
Can we go? Can we go to her next? Go
Look,
ahead.
I was feeling just on edge with that
Me
situation. So
too.
when we got to
I'm
them,
holding
I
my
was
breath
like,
the
"Ooh,
whole
thank you,
wedding.
Lord,"
I was holding my
because
breath the
that
whole
drinking
wedding.
is
I was
too
like, this is not
much.
gonna work.
She was giggling way too
Hold on,
much.
we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Let's
Oh,
wrap up with Brianna
oh,
and Vincent. Now, what I
sorry.
will say across the board for all three weddings, I loved how happy and how illuminated their faces got when their brides came down the aisle. I was like, oh gosh, like, oh my gosh,
Everybody
Vincent.
was happy for they. Everybody liked each other physically, so that was good.
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes. But
Hmm.
I did like how Vincent, first of all, can we talk about this green jacket, baby?
Baby.
Yes.
Yes. I
But
was
that's
like,
the same one. So
oh
that's three of them that got the same. No, that's only two. No, that's
no.
three of them that
There
No,
got
they
the
well,
got
you
a
know
same.
one
blue one.
had
The other one, he
green.
got a blue one that like
Somebody got
Yeah,
a
hers
blue
is
one.
blue.
So somebody got a purple one, or is it just blue?
I
It's
It was
just
think it's
darker
blue.
kind of blue, and then he got
yeah.
the green one. Okay.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
was like,
Yes.
I
Oh,
like
but
that
Brianna's
green though.
daddy though. We not gonna talk about his face the whole time. He was killing me.
Wait, I don't remember what was
He
he
looked like
doing.
I'm missing the game.
What was he
Really?
doing? I don't remember.
I
Yes,
missed
Brianna
that.
was
He
it?
was
It
looking
yeah,
like,
it was Brianna's
can
daddy.
we get
Somebody
through
she
this?
only yeah, he
Like,
was.
can we?
He had that
Yeah.
look on his face the whole time. Like, and I know his teeth were bad. Like it was like, I'm noticing teeth, especially with these Invisalign on my damn self. And I was just like, oh, go back. What's going on in there? There's a lot going on in his mouth. So I thought
Wasn't that
maybe he wasn't
Myron?
smiling. Myron was the daddy's name. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, Kenyon been talking about Myron all day. Like, and calling him by
Mhm.
his name. He told me I'm feeling like my
Mhm.
dude Myron today with this weather. I'm like, stop it. But yes, Myron's teeth were jacked. So I thought maybe he's not smiling because he don't want the whole world to know that he got a whole situation in there. But no, he
Oh
looked like that
no.
the whole time.
He did look like grumpy old man though.
He
He did.
did. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need Myron to pull it together. I don't know if he
Mhm.
didn't want her to get married or what. The issue was I didn't really get that vibe, but he just had this horrible look the whole time.
Oh, I
Right.
see it. Yes. He's straight looking like a bodyguard where he got his
Yes,
Yeah.
poker face on the whole
yes,
time.
the whole
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, he is moving his mouth like I got about 12 gaps.
Oh baby, it
Oh.
wasn't
Mm.
gaps. They was fighting in there. It was a lot. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh
Not
my
fighting.
gosh. But I loved her dress. I loved the
I loved her
whole
dress. The
Ooh.
pocket, the split.
The
I'm here
And the
pocket
for it.
split,
split.
the
the
Angelina
split.
Yes.
Jolie.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That
The
And then
split
split
she
was
was
said, "Can I
nice.
have pockets?"
everything. Right?
Split
Too
was nice.
cute. Her
I
dress was
just
my favorite.
I really
Absolutely.
her dress was definitely my favorite. And I even liked the way he was responding to her. Like just everything. He seemed like he was just so happy.
Hmm.
Just
Hmm. You would have think they
cheesing
knew each other.
about everything. They was instantly comfortable with each other. So all
Hmm.
of that was
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
definitely had some chemistry going on. I loved it.
They do.
But I have one
Oh, here she
Uh-oh.
itsy
come with the shit.
little.
Come on in, Urkel, on that little scooter. Come on, Urkel.
Oh Lord.
Come with the shit. What's going on? Tell us about it.
So you put all them tracks in your hair for your hair to only come out looking like
Okay.
that?
Stop
Okay.
it. Stop
Okay.
it.
I'm here
Stop
for
it.
Ooh,
that. I'm here for
I
that
was
because I said the
thinking the
same
same
thing.
She got
thing.
the wet
You
and
needed tracks
wavy
for
for
that?
the she got the wet and wavy for the honeymoon.
Look, wait, okay. I'm sorry.
Ghetto Destiny.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, why
I
did
did
you get
too.
all those tracks with all
Right.
that wavy hair and then you
All them
pin it
bundles.
like that?
And then y'all noticed when she was talking to her mom and her mom was getting her makeup done. Oh, thankfully.
She was
But
hella
Ooh,
gel.
she
Yes, the
was,
I was a
mama.
little
she was, she was pulling them sides. That lady, she was,
right,
she
and
had that boy's hair brush. She was,
I was
I said, okay,
concerned
what
about
she
what
doing?
Mama hair was gonna look like, but it turned out
Yes.
nice. But I was
Mama
Me
looked a mess
too.
when
concerned.
she walked in. I was
Me
like, Mama,
too.
sit down in the chair immediately.
Because when she said, sit down and get your makeup done, I said, oh, thank you, Lord, she not
I
finished.
was
Because I
like,
thought she was
I was like,
finished.
who gonna do her hair? Is what I was thinking.
Both. Both.
Forget
I
the
was like, Lord, get your
makeup.
mama.
Because I saw
Sorry,
she had
Mama.
eyelashes on. I
Mama's
said, oh, Lord, please tell me she not done.
right. I don't really like talking about these mamas, but when
But
I
yeah,
said,
I
"Oh,
was
Mama,"
completely
I hope
confused
Mama
about the
was
hair
getting her hair
situation.
done. That's what I was concerned about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I was confused about why did we put that stuff in there? And then she put hella gel in it. Like it was like damn near
it,
white. I was like, what
It
is the
was
stuff you
white.
putting in the
it
front?
was. I
I was
Pomade.
really
confused.
think. I think the hairdressers, because that other blonde girl was complaining about the hairdresser too. I feel like maybe they wasn't too familiar with what they was doing because I wouldn't have if I was gonna do a slick back like that, or I wouldn't have put all that weave in there. Like
Mm-mm.
was the purpose? If you know what I mean, I feel like she probably could have worked with her own natural hair if that was the
Mm-hmm.
case.
Because she had a bunch of natural hair.
She had some hair. She has
She got a
hair.
lot of
I didn't
hair. She
understand
just
Got a
that.
bunch
braided
of
it
It was
down and
hair.
already
put on
braided
natural
down,
wig.
so did they tell her to braid it down?
Yes,
She could have
because
used
that's
her
why
own natural hair.
she had
She
her little
could have
thing
did
on.
a twist out or something with her own
That's
natural
what I
yeah,
hair,
I
and it
was
thought
would have
she was
thinking
looked
of it
gonna
so much
That's
do.
what I
too.
thought
prettier.
she was gonna do. That's what
I
I thought
thought,
was
but
coming.
because I was thinking the same thing. Like she got a whole head, like a whole full. I think maybe she left some out in the front, but still, because I saw some twisties. Did y'all see the giant
Yeah,
twisties?
I
Mhm.
seen
But,
those.
but I was like, okay, but maybe I'm still thinking that it's for the honeymoon.
It
I don't
probably
know.
is. I mean,
I
Mm.
overall,
hope
her look
so.
was great. She
Mm-hmm.
kept it
She was very
simple.
It
sleek
It
seemed
was
like
and
she liked
elegant.
it.
elegant.
It
Hmm.
Yes.
seemed like she liked it, but I was
Yes.
concerned.
Yes. And that's her look is a look that she could look back on 20, 30 years from now and it'll still be relevant. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
wow,
Mm-hmm.
you looked really pretty. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's talk about bad makeup. Virginia
Ooh,
and Eric.
with the purple eyelashes, with the
What
What
purple
is
was
eye.
it?
What
that
is that?
purple?
What
What
That's
was
her
was
her
it?
purple is
hair?
Oh my
purple.
What
God,
I was
was
like, did
it?
her people come from
Virginia.
the trailer? She looked like she came straight from the
Her
trailer.
mama too.
Oh my God.
With the
Did you
purple
see?
With the purple
clip-ins.
twigs.
But
Oh my
did you
God.
see
The
when he
purple
came out and he
twigs.
thought the stepmama was her mom? Like he was good. But then when he saw her mama, he looked like, oh, it's about to be some shit. Like he had this look like, oh, this your real
Yeah,
mama right here with the purple.
her mama looked disturbed the whole wedding.
She looked this. I think she
Her
is a little
mama looked
touch.
odd. Her mama looked
Yes,
odd.
She did,
yes.
and she
Her
looked
mama
upset
might have
because
been a little one night
remember,
Out of
stand for the daddy.
place.
if y'all remember, Mama didn't show up to the dress fitting.
Sure
No.
didn't.
Mama
The
or the daddy,
stepmother did.
or the
The
daddy.
stepmother,
Nobody was in favor of this wedding,
right?
and
The
Mm-mm.
so
stepmother did.
Mama came with attitude at the wedding.
Cause the
But
mama
She
like
just
you
looked
doing this shit
odd to
again.
me. She, wa-
She did look a little bit weird.
A
yes, because
little
especially
bit.
like with the nerd, like
Hmm.
her having them glasses and being kind of like a nerd, but then that purple hair was so out of place. I was like, is this the
Mm-hmm.
'80s? And
It
that's
was
what
Girl.
happening.
what's the name reminded me of with that all that. And I was like, where did that purple? Where did it come from? Like I
It
was,
was too much. It was too much. Like if they would have kept
uh,
it on the eyelid and
Right.
not the lighter shade, I was just like, who is this black woman that scarred you like this? Because she didn't like you. She was just like, look, I did not already cash a check, so I'm gonna do whatever I want
And
to do.
and then she kept
Mm-hmm.
crying, which didn't make it no
oh my
better.
lord,
Mm-mm.
at all.
It made
Mm-mm.
it worse. And I'm confused. And I know I'm a black girl, so I don't have white that kind of hair. But what was going? This your wedding? What
Why
was
It
she
looked
keep
like she
doing
just
this?
did
doing?
nothing, and she kept messing with it the whole time. She
It was
I
was
was
like
like,
doing
hyped up
nothing
ADHD anyway, though. And
I
yes,
the
said
she can
she
go
whole
gonna be
ahead and admit
night.
to
bald.
saying
The whole
ADHD.
night she was just messing with it, messing with it. It looked
Yeah,
Crazy,
terrible
that
fidgety.
was
Yes.
irritating me. I was
for
like,
your
And then the
she
little
wedding
clip
day.
wouldn't even stay on her hair, like the little clip she had. I was like, what
in
is
the
it
back
clipped to? Because it was
For the
nothing.
empty.
wedding day, why would you pick that dude? Why wouldn't she get a updo? If you're gonna have it down, just let it be down. But trying to have those two little straps coming down, little it was. I
It
don't know.
irritated the hell out of her because she messed with it the whole time.
It irritated me. So I know it irritated her. I'm sitting up here going, she about to be bald because she gonna keep going like this. She gonna snatch.
Hmm.
I was like, I bet you it's real thin around her sides because I'm sure she that's all she do is just that. That shit was
So
irritating.
if we noticed, even in our friends or if we watch TV, and I don't want to sound like this, but it is kind of
Oh my
true.
god.
I've
Oh.
noticed that white women versus black women, they tend to look a little plain.
Now that
Hmm.
I agree with. Like I don't understand. It'll just be like they said they go get their hair done and it just be regular.
Right. It's something that they could have put together in their own bathroom, but yet you paid hundreds of dollars for
Right.
someone to do your entire wedding party, but you still look like you going to work.
Or
You
they'll
know,
do all
and
them
that's what I
crazy
was thinking.
twisty updos. I think that's what
Yeah,
the other chick was
the
expecting. The
updo
blonde one.
would have been nice. The updo would have been nice. Something
It
because
would
it
have
was
been
so it
nice.
looked like you actually got it done.
She looked
Hmm.
better when she was trying her dress on in the store.
Hmm.
I don't even
Just
Because I
saying.
remember
think
what
didn't they
she
pull it up then?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I was a little nervous self because she was. Oh my
Oh, that
goodness,
was
she was all
nervous
over the
or
place.
drunk?
Okay, can we talk about
Oh
the
no.
drunk? Because
Yeah.
she was
Okay. So
drunk
let's
the
go
whole
there. Here we
time.
go. Here we go.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about how he was looking? Can y'all? Hey, y'all remember what I said last week? Can y'all see the face was coming? His
Hmm.
face was. She at the
But he
bar. There
lit
go the
up.
mama.
Oh no, no, the mama, she was checking like, okay, so that's drink eight.
Ooh. Oh, but the groomsman with the
I was ready for that.
speech about the mama.
Uh,
He was like, "Oh, the dad is great. He's so warm and comfortable. Well, the mama, she just the mama." Like he's like, "Oh, you'll figure it out." So his mama must be playing no games with these people.
mm-mm.
She
Okay.
Yeah.
wasn't playing no game with him when she said she didn't agree with that wedding.
So
Yeah.
did.
And okay, and we see why because I look at Eric a whole nother way now. So your previous marriage was solely based to either one to keep somebody here in the country or
Thank you.
two
Thank
you was
you.
giving her them military benefits.
Now, can you
He
see how they
said
let
it.
that
He
slide?
said
Yes,
it.
he let that slide, but then all the other times he was like, "But my divorce, it just started to unravel. It just started." Nah,
So he
because
said it.
Soon Yi didn't want to stay.
He
I
said
So
am
it's with
not.
them military
Turn your
benefits.
microphone
he
off
did.
right now.
She said Sue Yi. I'm gonna repeat it for her. She said Sue Yi didn't want to stay.
I cannot. But
Are
yeah,
Hmm.
we?
so
Was the young lady Asian? Did we get there? We just assumed that she
We
was
no.
Asian.
assuming.
She
We
assumed.
assuming.
I would be in bed.
Sorry. But I'm just saying, because he said it in the regular part when he was talking to his homies, right? About the well, we knew what that was. But then all the other times he's still talking about I've been through a divorce. And I said, so that's what they having him play up this season. I need
Hmm.
this to work because I've been through a divorce when things started to unravel. But what unraveled, sir? Like,
Since everything
She
was
didn't
just
know
on
you,
paper.
boo.
It was
Right.
just an arrangement.
Hmm. Eric.
all right, let's
Mm-mm.
hope you don't get in trouble for saying that, sir.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Mm-mm. I'm not fooling with Eric. He almost had me, but nah, bruh. I'm not. 7 is not on your side. Okay. No. Mm-mm.
But you know what though? One thing that I was trying to say this to you guys last week. He was getting excited by that girl. Even though now mind you, he is definitely a lot more square than she is, and she's just way over the top. But part of him was liking that. Part of him was
Oh
liking
hell yeah.
it because by the end of the reception, he was kissing on her and all over her and all kind of stuff. They was on each other, and the mama was
Yeah.
looking like, "What
They
is going
really
Here we
on?"
like
go.
each
Talking to her,
other.
and I think the physical attraction and the fact that she's so free and younger, he was liking all
Yeah.
of that. Now, will he get sick of
Hmm.
it? Probably so,
Ain't no
but
probably.
but on that wedding, he after he had tossed a couple back, he was liking her. He was all into her.
They was both
Yeah.
Mhm.
drunk.
And when y'all seen his face and his mama face when she was at that bar.
Yep.
Oh, the
Yes.
mama's
As soon as they
face.
walked in, as soon as they came into the reception, she didn't even spoke to nobody. She like, let me go to this bar real quick.
Can I
They
get
wasn't
some
even
wine,
announced,
please?
were they?
Can I get some wine? Can I get some wine?
Right.
she was talking about how much she goes out, and he tried to tame it down and say, "Well, I don't go out as much. You don't
Thank
go
you.
out at all."
Thank you,
Right.
April. Thank you, April. Thank you. He was, I was
Well,
like waiting for that part. I'm like,
that
hold on.
that can mean something. I mean, it can
He ain't
still
going
mean
out
the
at all.
same.
I
No.
think hopefully, like I said, he gonna allow her to still kind of go out. He might pull it back a little bit, but if he try to control her and say she can't go out no more, that ain't gonna work.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Cause he too old and dry.
Yep. And he said he
Hmm.
liked that age because when she told him the age or whatever, he was like, "Oh, I'm good with that. I usually date younger than me." And I was like, "Oh, see, mm-mm.
One.
He like her to be wild and free and a little on the freaky side, but I don't know if he gonna like her to be going out all the time.
A
Mhm.
little on the freaky side."
Mhm. But I will say that I really like the way Eric's face lit up when she was coming down the aisle. I was like, "Oh, he has an infectious smile."
Yeah, he really liked her. I like his smile too. He seems like a really nice guy.
Old Southern
I'm just,
gentleman.
yeah, and a gentleman. I just a little bit concerned because he seems really conservative versus she's not at all. So I'm just
Exactly.
trying to see
Mhm.
how that's gonna play out.
I
Mhm.
want to know if they're gonna show each other those bachelorette and bachelor cuts. If they see that part, he sees she was in the thing calling Earl.
Nah,
Right.
not calling
Wait,
Earl.
He
but
gonna know.
her friend said that in her vows that
Mhm.
she gets sick and she will throw up. Like that's
See,
too much.
I
see,
cannot. I cannot. Oh,
your
I
friends
just
is
can't.
telling all the ass.
I just can't believe how much she was drinking. Talking about who I'm nervous. I'm like, no, bitch, you drunk because you ain't ate.
Hey, they did make a point. Remember, she was like, "Can I have my drink?" They was like, "You need to eat." I know, but not right now. Okay, you about to be at this.
Was
First
that
thing
at
I
the
said, I said,
was
"Oh
that at the ceremony at the reception?
No, this is when
no,
they were
girl,
getting
that
ready,
was
when
when
she
she
was
was
getting her
getting
hair done.
dressed."
She was drinking before the wedding?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh my god, I missed that part.
girl, they had a bottle and they had shots.
Yes, they came in wanting taking shots first because they had their
Yeah,
little the shot glasses
yep,
right on their around their
on their
necks,
neck.
and
Yep,
then they took a shot. Did they take like 2 or 3 shots?
I think they took
Before
two.
the ceremony?
Girl, before
Yes.
they even got dressed.
This is as
So
Girl.
soon as
she,
they walked into the room, they was like, "Ooh, this is nice." Okay, where's the shots?
Oh,
yes,
I
they
missed
took
that part.
shots. And then while they were sitting there getting a little plain hair done and they
I
makeup
ain't seen
done,
nobody's hair done. I don't know what they paid for.
girl, then she said, "Can you pass me my drink?" And that's when they passed it to her and they were like, "You need to eat." She was like, "I know." And steady sipping out the straw, April. I said, "Oh, she about to be drunk, drunk.
And then
Sipping
they
out the
had the
straw."
champagne toast.
Yes, and then they exactly, and then after that they had a champagne toast before they got in. You sure right.
Mhm.
And
But
as
maybe
soon as
that's
she
why
got
she
out,
was crying. Maybe she was already drunk.
"I'm not even this emotional." Okay,
Girl,
that's
you
that
probably
liquor.
are. Yeah, right. Yes, you drunk. That's what that
Yeah,
is.
that was that liquor talking. I know she was probably sweating. And
Right.
then her daddy came and was like, "We can still run." I don't know, girl. Calm down. I
Yeah.
think when he saw her walking down the aisle, I don't know if he was smiling. He probably thought he was about to marry Mimi from the Drew Carey show. That's how she kept reminding me of the whole time. I said, "Look at Mimi." That's what I
Mm-mm.
was calling
You
her.
determined to be on a timeout for the remainder of this recording, huh?
She didn't remind y'all of Mimi at all. That's the first thing I
Yes.
thought. I said, "Oh, look at Mimi."
Whoever did her makeup was wrong.
I'm
That wasn't
telling
right.
you,
That wasn't right.
She
Felicia
said, "What's wrong?"
got the check. She had the certified funds. And when she got there, she was like, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. This little girl acting like a clown here. We going to make you look like one.
Oh,
Girl, well, they succeeded.
Oh
right.
my gosh.
They
Yes,
definitely succeeded.
that was a hot mess. And their wedding photos.
Okay.
Honey.
Let me tell you. It was going okay, but she was so drunk and she kept kissing like y'all gonna make out? What y'all gonna do? And make out in front of everybody?
No, but he looked so uncomfortable. He looked
I
like he
I
wanted to be like, help me.
I
Yep.
only reason why I felt like he was uncomfortable because she was too aggressive. It's like,
Yep.
okay,
In
I
Mhm.
front of his
just met
mama.
you and my mama right here, my family right here,
Mm-hmm.
and she was kept kissing him and kissing him and kissing him. And all I was like, okay, I just met you. I get we got a physical
Mm-hmm.
connection, but calm down.
Mm-hmm.
It was too
Yeah, it
much.
was
We
too
ain't
much,
we
and
ain't
I mean,
gonna do like the other person. You want to kiss me? At least she asked. You want to kiss me? Yes. Okay. Well, kiss me. She just was grabbing his fool.
yeah, and he
Grabbing
said
him.
it. He was just like, "Ooh, she's the aggressive type," but she even said it when they were getting dressed, and they asked, "Are you going to kiss him?" And she was just like, yeah. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna do it.
Yep. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go for it.
Right,
And he had his hand in his pocket the whole time. Him and little buddy with the bad haircut.
My
And I
little
right.
that was
buddy.
so uncomfortable. Like I was like,
My little
nobody
buddy.
touched the woman on her side or anything. Like these women are huddled up on you, kissing. Y'all got your hand in y'all pocket. That would have been a problem for me. I would have left you alone. I'd be like, you know what? Until you can learn to touch me back, I'm not touching you no more.
They don't know
Oh
what
my
to do,
God.
Belinda. They just met
Mm-mm.
the women and they all over them. It's like, what do I do? Do I take my hands? If I put my hands on her, is that appropriate? I don't know this one. It's almost like Jeffy. Y'all remember how Shanice and Jeffy were?
Yes, Paula Jeffy got
Jeffy
Jeffy,
got
molested
a
at his own
whole
wedding.
lap dance. He sure
Jeffy
did.
didn't know what to do with himself.
He
That's
didn't.
true. Paula Jeffy, he got molested.
He
He
was
was just
like,
like,
Lord have mercy. I just met this woman and she all over me.
And
right, and
she
my mama
lap
right here.
dancing me. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
You know.
What I have a problem with is as the officiant is introducing each person, they're
Mm-hmm.
looking at the officiant instead of looking at each other. Like,
No, no, no.
Girl,
Brianna and Vincent did look at each other.
okay,
They
they're
were
an
staring at each other the
exception.
whole time.
Okay,
Right.
we have no problem with them.
I
They're
think
they
they
are our couple.
nervous. They're probably nervous, because how uncomfortable is it to just be looking in somebody's eyes? It's just kind of like, I think it's just like a defense type of thing where you just
I
looking
think
away
so too.
versus
The
staring
whole
at
time,
somebody.
April, Eric looked at the officiant the whole time. He didn't even like. I could understand if she's giving the description of Virginia and he turn around and like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Look back at her, and then he looked back at the officiant as she's speaking, and then she gives another little fun fact. Oh, okay, wow, okay, great, that's awesome. But he looking
She
at the
said fun
officiant
fact.
the whole time. I got a
Mm.
I can't. Oh, and can we talk about how Fido licked her face?
Yeah. Oh, all in the wedding with your drunk ass and your dog.
Well,
And the dog
I
wasn't
don't
even a
even want.
cute dog. Like I was just
I
like,
don't
that
do
little
I don't do
thing.
pets, so I don't have no comment because I don't do pets.
First of all, I was like, so the baby licked all on her hands, a little pup licked on her hands, and then the officiant says, now put your hands into one and do you take this ring? I was like, she don't got like no wet wipe or nothing. And I gotta like hold
We
her
ain't got no hand
hand.
sanitizer. We in the middle of this situation.
Exactly.
The dog licked her
Okay.
face.
Mhm. He did. He did.
He did.
I,
Hmm.
But he's a dog person and he that
we still
that's
in the
what
beginning stages of
some
COVID. No,
that's what some people do. We gonna go there.
some people.
Can
Yes.
dogs catch COVID?
No.
Dog,
Now I
yeah,
remember they
yes.
talked about that in the beginning. I thought
They do.
no.
They it's just not the human. It's
They
not the
wouldn't
human
be able to catch it.
coronavirus.
Like, why wouldn't they?
They are, yeah. It's just not the human coronavirus. They have the it's another. It's the canine corona.
That's what I would say. I would think they would
Hmm.
anyway if they around
There,
somebody else that got
yeah, but theirs can be transmitted to us and vice versa, because it's two different kinds. I had to ask my sister when that first came out,
Mm.
COVID.
because people was like, "Oh my God, you're catching it from the dogs," and my sister was like, no, they can't." And I was like,
Mm.
"Why, Jess?"
Okay, well,
But yeah, okay.
they're
So
not gonna
we
make
done.
it.
We done with the. Oh.
Oh, love it. You done went all the way to they not gonna make it. I'm not gonna say they not gonna make it. I think it might be a little tough because all of that fun little young freaky stuff is gonna wear off. And I think that
Hmm.
then, you know, I think it can work. I just
Mm,
really feel like they both gonna have to change a little bit. He's gonna have to
Hmm.
allow her to still be free, but within some kind of parameters. And then he's gonna have to loosen up.
Yeah,
let's
it's gonna be
see
a
how
struggle
he.
for sure.
Let's see how he acts around her when they all, because they're gonna do the together thing for the um
Couples.
upcoming, right, for the honeymoons.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see how, because remember, she likes her girls, and they kicked it and they party, but he was standing there like a bump in the road, right? What they call
Mm-hmm.
a stick in the mud. He was
Stick in the
sitting up
mud,
there
right?
with his and a stick in the mud. So I wonder if either he's gonna get on her vibe and try to party and hang out a little bit, and they be like, "Oh, okay," or is he gonna be standoffish and watching her like, "Hold on, calm down and
But
breathe."
I think also he did say, even though it was a fake marriage, he did get married before, and he seemed like he kept prefacing that he wants this to work the second time around. So maybe he'd be willing to be a little bit more flexible.
He said it has to work. Did y'all
Right.
peep
It
that?
has to
It
work.
has to work. So let's
Love,
see how
stop
much
shaking
he's
your
going
head.
to change.
Look, it
Right.
has to work. So I
They're
think he's
not
Mm.
gonna
gonna
try.
make it. No, they ain't
No,
No,
gonna
they
they
make
ain't
ain't gonna
it.
gonna
make
make
it.
it. Mm-mm. They're not gonna make it
I'm gonna
very
hold on.
long.
I'm gonna hold on a little bit, even though I feel like it's gonna be a stretch. I'm gonna hold on.
Yeah,
I think that he's mature enough because he's older than her. Okay, he's a lot older. So I think at his age, he should be mature enough to still allow her to have fun. Because oh, y'all guys remember when she was talking to her friends and they were like, "Well, what if he doesn't party?" Da 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 da. And she said, "Well,
hmm
as long as he lets me do what I'm gonna do, still hang out." So
Mm-hmm.
hmm
maybe he'll be mature enough to know she's younger. She wants to go out and hang out. She can.
I'm telling y'all, I saw it last week. I said, I hope that he don't be her father.
That's not what
She,
he's looking for. He is looking for June Cleaver. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
now
don't think so.
June Cleaver, but
A
Sluttisha
modern
in the bed.
twist.
think he knows better that he's
Yeah.
not gonna get a June. Yeah, but I don't think he wants somebody. I don't think he want a Blanche Devereaux either. Just be out, you know.
I
Or
don't
maybe he
know.
does
I
want a
just his
Blanche.
he said
Yeah.
his parents have been together for 40 something for 40 years. That's
Well,
all he
that's
know.
them.
That's all he
Mm-hmm.
knows.
Right.
He ain't
I
seen
think
nothing
that's going to
else.
be. I think that's going to be the more of a difficult challenge. It's not so much. I don't think of her going out. I think she might have to tone that down a little bit. But I think her mixing in with his family because his family was stiff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
His
think that
Yes.
mama
that
gonna get in
may
His
his
be
dad
more
ear.
was
of
a
the
little
issue.
looser. His dad was kind of fun loving,
Yep.
but he killed me when he was like, "I can bring Shelby around."
Because
Right.
that
I was
mama
like,
was
"They not
like,
gonna have her
mm-mm.
throwing up in the Shelby."
Woo, please don't. But yeah,
Yeah,
his mama gonna be in his ear on
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
her.
his
all
mom is going
day.
to be a tougher cookie to
Mm-hmm.
crack.
It's gonna
Because
be
I think
like
they
the
got a little
people in
change. I was
Australia.
thinking about that. I was like, that part is going to be it for her. I think that for her, it may be like long term thinking, especially looking at
Mm.
her mama. They look a little financially strapped, a little bit.
Little wayward.
So I think that she
TPT?
may say, yeah, a little financially. Uh,
Y'all
Right.
are
Okay, well,
so
wrong. Y'all
I'm
are
telling
I
you,
think
wrong.
that
y'all
for
keep,
her, if there's an incentive to make this thing work, because I think he got a little
yes.
change. And then
Wasn't
I was
y'all singing "We're Not
wondering,
Gonna Make It"? Y'all was singing "We're Not Gonna Make It." I mean, as
she
soon as
gonna
she see
figure it
them
out.
planes and all
In the
that, and
Yeah.
he got
hangar?
money, she gonna figure it out.
Y'all
But
are
then I wonder, do
wrong,
they do
TPT.
prenup?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. No,
Probably
Probably
he's
not
different.
because
traditional.
no.
He's
Who
traditional.
you
He's
mean married at
traditional.
first
No,
sight?
married at first sight. Now I can
No.
understand that maybe those
Mm-mm.
weddings, you know what I mean? If you divorce during the show, I should owe you nothing. But let's say she pulls a I'ma stay. Oh, are we gonna stay together? I want to stay. And then you break up later.
No.
Is there some kind of prenup or something?
I doubt it because they
Mm-mm.
too young and stupid to know what the hell a
He
prenup
ain't
is.
stupid and he ain't young.
His
He
And
mama is
he ain't
34
not
years
dumb
young.
old.
by far. His mom, I'm
Exactly.
sure, was like,
He ain't
she's not
young.
about to get our
34
money.
is not young to be getting married. You
Yeah,
know.
but that's
Not at all.
probably something that
Protect your
they would have
assets.
to get on their own. But for the show to offer that, to
No, I
did you
doubt the
all
show
knew?
offers
Did
that.
okay? Well, April, you were already married, but in your early 20s, did you know what a prenup was all about?
Right. Yeah, I
Uh,
think I
A
what's
yeah.
a
little bit, but
prenup
not
about?
really. We didn't have nothing.
Right? They
Right.
But
don't have anything.
What
So
this is
what?
he
When I
important.
get
does.
So when
married, I
somebody does
protected my
know,
nothing. When I get
He
married, I
Right.
has
protected
something.
my nothing. I protected my 401k. I because you wasn't with me. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym
But you're
with all of that,
thinking,
sir.
as a 40-year-old person. They're
True.
not.
But I
But
thought my
he's
mama
not.
told me,
He's
I thought about that as
34.
20 something. I want to
He's a
Right.
protect
grown
my
yeah,
He's
nothing.
an
man.
he's 34. And he's the only person in the history of this show that I remember that
Yes,
actually
that has
had
money.
something.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
So I'm thinking someone thought of that. I'm pretty sure his
that
mama
mama.
was like,
Yeah.
before we even play this game, little boy, make sure you
Hmm.
secure our assets.
I
Yeah.
don't think they could have because it's everything is unknown. Like it's I mean they're all anonymous to each other. So how
Insert
could you
name
have
here.
somebody sign a
Insert
prenup
name
and you
here.
don't know the
Not
girl?
insert name
You'll find out
here.
when we
Oh
get insert name. Leave that
no.
blank. We're gonna write her name in here when we get there. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yes, because there are some prenups you can do. Like it's a post nut and it's at
Mhm.
30 days after. So maybe she might see how this 90 days or this is gonna be, and then I need you to sign on this dotted line right here.
Oh, his mama
Probably.
going. She'll be a fool if she didn't, because I know I would
Yeah.
think that.
Not with her.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I got to protect my assets at all costs, boo.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You
Lord,
Because
know
your
please
you
don't
mama
make
got
no
purple
babies by
hair.
her. I'll be giving her damn muffins with birth control in it. Don't you make no babies here.
I,
you
Girl.
was talking about TPT. What you said TPT?
She said TPT. That's why I'm
Was
I'm
it
still dead at that. Trailer park
okay? When
trash.
speaking of that, can we get on to
Ryan
Ryan
Clara.
and
and the
Clara.
other TPTs?
Clara. Well, I want to call her Clarita.
Cause Claire, look, oh my god,
Clara.
she came straight from the trailer.
Mm-hmm. 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 From the trailer to the western, baby, today, right into that little hotel.
The whole time. If I was him, I think that even though I don't like that hair, he looks
Oh.
decent. But she is not very attractive to me.
I have a
Mm-mm.
brother-in-law. Did you see your brother? Did you hear our bridesmaids? Did you see your brother-in-law? I have a brother-in-law. Then she started reciting the names. I'm gonna remember those names. You okay?
She was everywhere. She was everywhere with
Mm-hmm.
her feelings, with her emotions. She's talking too much. I, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was working his nerves a little bit. Like he
Yeah,
was
he
looking
started
like,
to look uncomfortable.
"Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
And
shut up."
I did like how they really talked a lot. They uncovered a lot throughout that day. I was like, oh, they really
Cause she
chopping it
wouldn't
up.
be quiet.
Right, he had no choice.
And
He
let
gonna
the
talk his head
record
right on off. I was like, I need another drink. God, oh, shut up.
and let the record show Daddy Ryan is black, he Creole.
Mm-hmm.
Iva.
What?
Because you had said the daddy wasn't black last week.
He's not.
He is black.
I still don't think he. They mama black. I still think they daddy is
He
mixed with something.
Creole.
Oh, well, there we go. He's mixed with something.
When I looked at him, I was like, oh yeah, he looked black. I mean, he looked like he's of Creole descent, but yeah, he black with the juices and
Mm-hmm.
berries in his hair. So yeah, he good.
Mm-hmm. That's where
His
Ryan get it
mustache is
from.
just black with no swag. That's what it
That's
is.
where
But
it's
you couldn't
Ryan. That's
figure it
where
out.
Ryan get that hair from. But you see, his brother get the hair from the mama.
Yeah. Was this
Ryan got that slick back with that part, and I'm just confused by that part.
The
That
part was
little itty
bothering me
bitty
too.
part
Right. I was like, who
bothers
did that?
me. He
And then the beard. So I'm a beard connoisseur. And one
hmm
side connected very well, but he didn't shave like the little under part. Then the other side didn't connect, but it looked like he shaved over here. So I was like, was he
girl.
confused? Like maybe he was nervous. He forgot to do this under here on the other side, the good side.
I
It was
think his
When
bad.
beard is not connecting, and in that case, when it don't connect, you just going to have to cut him all off.
you
I
must
don't.
have
Yeah,
quit.
because it's never gonna happen. I was asking Ken, I'm like, can he put some do grow grease on it? Something, but no,
Either
nothing. It's
he in
never, never,
Atlanta, he
never gonna
should have
work.
got the safari and got the
The
little spray
Beijing,
tan
He
on
could have got him a
something.
yeah,
Yep,
Beijing beard.
right.
something.
At least for the ceremony, and then we'll
Or
figure it out
maybe
later. And surprise, my beard don't connect.
Felicia, who did their hair in the other room, she came over there. She tried to finish his and couldn't finish his real fast.
I
okay?
don't know, but it looked like he shaved on
But
one side
you
and it
know
was
the
nice,
Yeah,
but
difference.
the other
it's
side it
like
wasn't.
missing like right here that connects right by the
Right there,
ear.
yeah. But
Yep,
then like
Yeah.
look on the neck part. So you're supposed to still, even if you have the beard, you're gonna shave the neck part to because it grows down too far.
I
It
can't
bothered the hell out
stand
of me the
y'all.
whole time. I was like, go
I'll
back to the
see.
bathroom right now.
But you know what? But
Yeah.
this the thing though. Ryan married to a white woman, so she ain't gonna tell him. And he hang
At
out with
all.
white
Has no
people, and they
idea.
ain't gonna say nothing.
At all.
You saw his friends, the damn
Cool
Rainbow
beard,
Connection.
dude. Cool
Right.
beard, dude.
And see, some black people would have tried to get him straight and would have said, "Come on now, what's going
Bruh,
on
you
with
gotta let
you?"
it go. It ain't working for you.
Mm-mm.
But his
Yeah.
friends ain't gonna say nothing. They're gonna let it be. So
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I have nothing to say.
They didn't
I
I
let the
think
little friend with the glasses be in the wedding. He was in a wedding party sitting out there, but they didn't
you know
have him up there.
what?
yes, girl.
You know what?
I was like, they had Pickaninny sit down in the audience. Okay,
Mm-mm.
he wouldn't have been able to have seen anything.
Ooh,
Oh
No, oh, you know
Too
what I
soon,
forgot to talk about? Why? Okay, when we was talking about the girl with the bad makeup, I forgot what her name is.
Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah, okay. Why was she telling that poor man her whole sister's life
Yes,
story?
that
How
is
her
not your
sister,
story to
right? Oh,
tell.
and
For real.
that the kids was developed in a test tube and this artificial inseminated.
Man,
And
Why
she's
the
you say
drug
all of that
lesbian.
test.
at the
Shut
reception in
up.
the first 5 minutes?
quick
That's too
too.
much. You got to tell me that on week number 3 or something. Don't. Why you got to tell me
Something.
that at the on the reception?
I guess
He's
she
like,
Yeah,
I
said
don't judge
if
people.
you
I
don't
don't
get
judge
it
people.
right,
Right.
but I guess
And
she
right.
that's
was like, if you don't get it, I
not even
don't
to
know.
say
But
we
that was
gonna
too
judge,
soon.
but that's too much on the first
That
day.
Mm-hmm.
was.
He
That
Mm-hmm.
gave the
was.
answer that I would have given. Look, you know what? That's their life. If that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Who am I to
Right. They
judge?
made some beautiful
Right.
children. Now let's eat. Be quiet.
Which
Shut up.
is true,
Eat
but
so you
we
can shut
trying to.
up.
I just met you, girl.
Here,
Like
take a
that's
sip.
too much. I don't need to know what your sister did and all that.
Please don't
Where
take
these
no
kids
sip.
came from. I don't need to know
Mm-mm, right.
that.
Ain't no more sips, lovish. No sips.
No
Eat.
more.
Eat this food so
Mm-mm.
you can hush
Eat.
up for a second.
Right.
Damn.
You need to eat
He need to
for real.
pull what you call it from last season. Um Christina's guy,
Henry.
Henry. Because
Oh,
Henry got quiet whenever he would eat. Like, here, just eat. Just eat.
Because she was talking too much. I think the more the liquor came, the more she was talking. And she, like, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't all need to know about your sister and the kids and everything. That was too much.
mm-mm. Thank you though.
Right.
That's
You
what I
got
out of
it.
her story real quick. Thank you. Thank you though. Thank
Now,
you.
what I did love about Ryan and Clara, they were drinking beers. I was like, I know that's right. Clink, clink.
That's because they had both came from the trailer.
Or somewhere. The fact that he was knew about the whole ice thing, I knew that he was going to drink a damn
Yeah.
beer.
Talking about, oh, that took me back. I was like, back where, nigga? I had to Google it. What was
Right. I was like,
that
how long this mess been going on? How
Black
long this
people don't do
foolishness been in
that.
play?
at
That
all?
ain't no black person thing. That ice,
At
you got
all.
iced. What is that?
We
I
not
was
drinking
so
that foolishness.
confused.
Mm-mm.
I was so
You
confused.
get iced, you got to get on your knee and drink a beer.
Mm-mm. We ain't
Mm-mm.
kneeling about no damn beer.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
No
God.
black folk kneeling for no beer.
We ain't
No,
really
don't do that
kneeling
here.
for too much. So,
Not at all.
Right. Right.
Oh my
Right.
God.
mm-mm.
Like you better did
What?
that to a black person that got beat up. What the hell? I'm not kneeling for you. You
Right.
think you my
Oh, girl, you so funny.
master? You know what, your ass getting kicked. No, we don't play those kind of games.
Girl,
That was
the
cute though.
man
We
don't
get to
even kneel that long. By the time he start getting down there, everybody starts screaming.
man.
Ah! Will you make yes? Ah, he popped straight up. We like,
Oh, oh my God. I can't. I cannot. I'm done. I'm so done.
y'all got my eyes watering over here.
Okay, for real, Belinda, I can't
My
stand
eyes
you.
is all puffy. I'm so
Oh,
Serious.
glad we ain't doing a visual.
can we talk about the
Oh,
preview for next week?
Oh yeah, I
Can
need to
we
talk about
please?
Chris.
Because this is about to be delicious. You hear me?
I need to talk about Chris. I think that Chris not gonna like her.
What? Did you not hear him say shit? What he say now? He said
No,
shit.
listen, Linda, listen. This is how I knew that Chris is not gonna like Paige. The freaking bridesmaids.
He was looking at them like, oh
They're like,
Lord,
oh, they ugly.
yep,
oh
Shit.
boy. His eyes was looking like, oh boy. But he
yep.
did say her mama was pretty, which
He
was
said the
very
mama was
nice.
pretty.
He said the mama
Oh,
was pretty.
He
But when he seen
lying.
them bridesmaids, his eyes got big. Like, oh boy,
Mm-mm.
here
like,
we
am
He
go.
I getting the good
lying.
one out the crew or the whole damn crew messed up? What's
The
up
one
with this?
bridesmaid had too much gums. The other
Oh,
Oh, they
bridesmaids
look like
had
they fight.
yes, girl. They straight look like they from the slums.
Yes.
Tyler Park. I
Mm-mm.
wish my bridesmaid would. wear two fucking ponytails.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
Oh my
wish.
god.
Oh, the one that with the did she have locks or braids with no
Yes.
bra? What's up with her boobs? See, we would have
Girl,
had to fix that. You
I'm
know, Amy would have
telling
been all
y'all.
down her shirt trying to
I'm
fix that
telling
bra
y'all, and I don't
situation.
know, call me bridezilla, but when both times I get married, both times that I got married, I had a hair code. This how your hair needs to be,
Yeah.
because so people can understand. Some people you let them go on their own accord and they come out looking crazy.
Yep.
So this is what you can choose from. You can do
Yep.
this or you can do that. Or how about
Neat,
everybody just do this and
neat,
that's it?
neat pony cut.
Yeah. I
Once you
was a
come,
stickler
when I
about the
was in the
undergarment.
wedding, when I was, oh
Yeah.
my gosh! First of all, never mind. No,
Yeah.
ooh,
Your
let me
boobs was
stop.
way too big. What was happening?
Ooh,
Did you
because
not have on a bra at all?
my model mind was coming into place. First of all, my upbringing from my mama came into place. Number one, came into my second of all, my model thing. Because when you touching a runway and that wedding, when you walk in, that's your runway. You do not touch that runway without no undergarments. You should not be jiggling and wiggling, walking down. They
That's
should
what
be looking
I'm
at you
telling you.
because you look pretty and looking at what you have on, not looking like, look at her titties just flopping all over the place. Look at her
Right.
booty smacking in that dress. No, everything should be
Mm-mm.
tight and right.
Yeah,
Okay?
because
Right.
even Paige, her little stomach was showing in the dress.
Girl.
Really?
Okay.
She had a little
What's going
pooch,
on
and I
with
was just
Paige's
like,
wig?
We
And
oh,
the
it was
talked
style,
about
horrible.
that,
and they be getting styled. The
Yeah.
hair spraying off, flat iron. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
curling irons
now
and
she
all.
didn't have no professional person. She had her friend doing that because that person that was doing her hair was one of her homegirls, and she was just spraying and twirling. And I'm looking like that was
And I'm
not
like,
no
is
good
it
wig.
dirty?
Why did she pick that wig for the wedding?
It looked dirty. Like it looked sticky dirty. I wasn't
It
here
looked.
for it at
I
all.
mean, and I get it. Some people don't like to have a lace front or whatever, but that you try to have it part, and that part was so thick,
That's how
and
it been that way the whole time though. I told y'all about that
we
part when she
talked
was out
about
there.
the part last week. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
part been
we
bad.
talked
That
about it
been
last
bad.
week. Like it don't look like anything. It just look like hair. It look like baby doll hair. That's
Well,
how I'm like, how
they are
she?
not
seriously,
representing us well with the hair and makeup through this whole
No,
situation.
it was
Like
I
you
was
would
just
not,
about
you
to
would like,
say,
people have such high hopes for us, and this is
it
what we
was
take away with the whole Atlanta experience.
I
Y'all
was
walk
just
around
about to
looking
say,
crazy.
all y'all people, the men showed these women up this season,
They
especially
except
coming
did.
off of
for,
that, especially coming off of that Michelle Obama hair.
ooh,
Then I had
Yes,
to see that last night. I had to see that
woo,
page hair. Oh my God, that was
it was
that
terrible.
bad.
that
So can
Michelle
we? Can
hair,
I
that
say
Michelle
this and not? And
that
I'm
didn't
not seem
even
like
have
I'm the white
Beyonce,
woman in the
it didn't
room.
even move.
Michelle hair
Paige
was
is not
the
cute. Paige
bomb.
ain't cute.
Okay, you said
We
that
said
last
that
week.
last week.
You did, and it was
I
evident
said it
this
was. I
week.
said it was like iridescent flip flop. I'm sure now, and I'm not trying to be funny.
No,
Forgive me, Lord. I'm not
we
having any
said
more
it
kids, so
last
I can
week.
say this. Is something wrong with her eye, or is it the lashes? She got. Is she a little?
Her
The eye a little
features are
weak?
real strong.
No, they
I think
not.
it was
I
something's
just
up with one
don't.
of her eyes.
Lord, I can't. That's the one thing I can't wait to see next week. I can't wait to see his face when she come down that aisle
Cause it's
because
gonna happen.
I
He
think
is
he's not
not gonna
gonna
be
like
happy.
her. I
He
think.
is
Oh, I
not gonna
think
be
he's not
happy.
gonna
He
like
It's
might
her.
have
not gonna
lied
be
and
a
said that
Jamie
girl
and
was
Doug
pregnant so he can
though.
get out of it.
It's not gonna be a Jamie and Doug though. It's gonna be close.
That's what I was
Oh, is
gonna
he
Because
say.
gonna
That
no,
ain't
look
because
at
even
her?
men
close.
are not as forgiving. Men are not as forgiving. Like a woman would do like a Jamie and Doug and get to know you, and then turn it around. The man, he'll be just all the way shut down. Like,
But that's all he been talking about, April. She got to be fine and she got to be a freak. She
Because
got
they're going to be
so
making
now.
them babies on the honeymoon.
First of all, let's see. Is he that superficial to where if he's not attracted to her, he's still not gonna hit. He still ain't gonna try
no,
it, right?
he gonna still try. He gonna still try. I think
With his
I
because
trust.
rhythmless nation.
the kind of person he is, I think that he may still try and be intimate with her, but I think he's not gonna really like her. I think he's gonna do her like some of them ones that have done on previous seasons where they sleep with him anyway, try and then be being shady to him.
Hmm. Don't
Wow.
tell nobody that we was in here touching on each other. Don't you tell nobody.
Oh, it could have been
But I'm
like that
like,
one. I don't even remember what season that was, where that guy he was sleeping with her off camera.
Yep. And kept
the little
saying
gay
that when
boy.
I kiss you, it repulses me.
Yeah, the
Yes,
gay boy.
Yeah.
Was
Oh, Luke.
that
Luke.
wasn't.
Yeah, but Luke and
that the
that
gay one
girl.
who said I put it on my Facebook page as a joke and I forgot to take it off for
Yes.
years?
Yes.
Okay, you with your gay ass.
He was the
She
one, the
got a
little girl. She was kind
girlfriend.
of like a short, dirty blonde kind of a color. She
Mhm.
kept saying
She.
that he was sleeping with her, be off camera.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
She was kind of like Bridget Jones' Diary. She was kind of heavy set. She was a cute
A
little white
little
girl though.
for them, yeah. For this show,
Yeah.
she was heavy set, right?
Yeah, for exactly for that show, she was heavy set. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
another
I
thing I
Mhm.
think
was gonna say. They have a divorce person now. Why they don't have no thick people? We are cute and we need love. Why they
I
don't have no
agree.
thick people on the
I
show?
agree.
I
We
definitely
somebody else said that
agree.
too. That it seems unrealistic because of that.
I definitely agree. Married at First Sight needs to be listening, and they need to have all shapes and sizes.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You got all them haircuts and stuff on there, and all them boys looking all crazy,
Hmm.
and you can't have no thickalicious on there. Got you.
Right,
Not
right.
at 20 something years old. They're not
Shit,
Especially
going to
not
be
at
that
20 something
open
years old.
minded. They're not
shit.
going to be that open minded.
My goddaughter is 23 and she is beautiful and shapely and out
Yes,
there right there
we
at
know.
Clark, Atlanta.
We know
No,
as
but I
women.
mean, no, but listen, there's first of all, of course, there's all different sizes, but there's men that like thick women too. So 20 something
Mm-hmm.
year old men that like thick women, they need to be looking
Mm-hmm.
for 'em.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
When
I
I
I
mean,
was
say.
I
20
get
something,
it.
they was liking me. Now they 20 something and they liking this. But
I
hey.
get it. I totally get it. But you hear Vincent what he said. I like about to call the girl Molly. I like Brianna because she's slim. Because I think it all depends on where you are geographically.
Him and
Because
his little belly.
here in Atlanta, it's the land
Mm-hmm.
of superficial.
It is.
Oh, okay. So she's slim thick. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Bet I like that. They not.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mm.
I'll tell
I
you one
think
thing,
no, I
baby.
feel
When I
like
went to Atlanta a couple months ago, they couldn't get out of our face when we was in there trying to get and I was in the show for well, actually it was six of us for the plus size, and they was in our face and not in the other girls, some little skinny ones' faces.
But that was a specific show,
Mhm.
They stayed on us.
right.
right?
I
But
mean, I disagree. I feel like I don't know what the show may be looking for, but I don't think
Mm-hmm.
it's true to say that that younger men are not looking for thicker women because there's
I
bigger
agree.
guys that want bigger women. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so you never know. I feel like the show may be superficial on that level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
absolutely.
if that's the
Yeah.
case, then they need to create some other different kind of arena. You know what I mean? Or just be more inclusive, to be honest.
Mhm.
Be inclusive, cause April, they don't even have like no big the biggest dude I could say kind of would be Vincent, cause he has a little portly little belly.
Well,
They don't
no,
even do that for the dudes.
last time Miles was kind of
Miles was the
taller,
thickest.
kind
How
of
about his dad
bigger,
bod?
and even
Right.
Yeah,
really
You
you
know, I was
Miles
right.
here
had.
for it.
I mean, he was
You right.
taller, but
Here
He
we
was
go.
tall and he dressed, but then even by the end of the show, he had slimmed down.
yeah,
Now
I
David
think
had
that
got on
I
him at
feel
the end
like
of the
they need
show.
to
Now
be
David
able
had
to
he was
be.
thicker at the end of the show.
Yeah, but no, but he was toned.
I think they need to have thicker men and women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
But is
You
mean?
know, I
America
like
I
him
really
agree.
too. I
ready
like
to
him
see
chunky.
that?
Well, they need to get ready.
We had a
They
whole
need
Well,
to get
entire
we
ready.
as I
show.
said, America in general is
They're not ready.
superficial as hell.
Yeah, they're
Every
not
show
ready. They
has,
had a show,
not
Mike
even
and
your
Molly.
sitcoms got thicker people, right? And then they caught hell. Mike and Molly
They
caught
caught
hell when they first
hell.
started.
Mm,
Oh, them
They need
aunties,
to
fat
get
people in
ready.
love, and da da da, and just cutting up.
I
Oh,
mean,
that
I
sucks.
get each spectrum. I see it. I get it. But America not ready for that.
Mm,
They need to get ready.
for
And
real.
That's
and
what I
again, they
say.
pull in people. Like I would say with this particular season, with Brianna and Vincent and Eric, they are the most established that I could think of in the history of this series professionally.
Are you think
Hmm.
really?
Mm,
Because I feel like
oh
okay, it
no.
depends on what are you saying calling established. Because if that's the case, I would definitely feel like even last, we have people that are nurses, and we have
Mm-hmm.
Miles is an administrator of a school. Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
those people are pretty successful
So
in
is
their own
So
right.
I've
so
noticed.
is
I'm going to say this. I think their
so is
careers,
Woody.
some careers were a little shaky. It wasn't as clear cut.
I mean,
No,
But
like
everybody
some
Miles
couldn't
people
be
was
that was
Christina.
some people was
the
shaky. I ain't gonna lie.
administrator. Yeah, it was like it. I mean, the little lion boy and the other, even the girl he was with, Mika. Her job was like I don't know what the hell she said she was. It was like I count damn batteries or some shit. I don't know what the hell it was, but evidently it paid well. You know what I mean? And then Miles, you're administrator of what kind of school? Because it wasn't like New Orleans
It's like
Public
a. It seemed
Schools
like it's a
when you
charter
look it up.
school or
It's like a
something
little
like
Yeah, it
charter
that.
school,
was. It was a
right?
charter,
So
just like
okay,
Woody.
again, it's a little
Woody was
lax.
too.
It's a little shaker baby. You know what I mean? It's not the same as a real public school
I don't
teacher. You know
think
what
you
I'm
should
saying?
say that. That doesn't seem fair to say. I feel like if he didn't went to college, he didn't got his master's. He is
True.
doing okay for
But are you
himself.
certain?
I would
But a
think
lot of
to be
times,
26.
I'm just saying this as a former educator, the former wife of an educator. A lot of times when you're at these charter schools, it doesn't pay as much, and you don't have to have a certification. So you could have went to school and not passed the
Mm.
test for the certification. Now I'm gonna go teach at the charter school.
Oh
And then the
no.
same thing with with the little liar. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. I'm the after school
Now his thing
administrator.
was really terrible.
And
Now
I teach
yeah,
aerobics
so I
and
mean, I'm
kung
not saying
fu.
their jobs
he
are
was
BS, but it wasn't. It's not an established
yeah, no,
It's
situation.
not as
he was
established
he was
as
terrible.
Brianna and Eric.
True,
Yeah,
As
he was
from what I can remember,
right?
So
We haven't
Eric
had
is
any
a whole
engineers. Now, West
pilot.
Virginia was a nurse.
Brianna's an engineer.
The
Jamie.
dude with the girl with the bad hair, who married the dude with the bad hair.
Oh my
She was a
god.
real nurse.
We had
What was
another
little
nurse too a couple of seasons ago, Philadelphia. And we had a male nurse. Keith was a nurse, and then
Oh, he was also in school too.
Keith was going to
well
school to
he's
be
a
a nurse, and
well
then
he's
now
a
he's
nurse now.
running. I don't know about that because Keith was making deliveries. I ain't never seen a nurse making deliveries. Come back now, see how we. You got to
No,
look at this
I've
whole
seen him.
thing.
I've
Even
seen
when you
no
watch House
because
Hunters, they be like, "I sharpen pencils and I make $700,000 a year."
well no see
That's
because when
how these people are to me.
I watched him on couples cam and he was doing the long hours and stuff and she was talking about she was setting up
And he was delivering something.
things for him
He was in the car delivering stuff. You don't
to
remember
his
that on
granny
couples cam?
to his
No, ma'am,
granny.
to
for
his
work. He was
granny.
in car. He was in the car for work, delivering something in scrubs. He
He
said
always
that. He was like,
that's
"I'm
because
going
that's
into these
his
different
side hustle.
places."
He was taking stuff to the sick and shut
That
in,
man worked
okay?
for Quest delivering specimens,
They're
$12.
Ah!
trying to get Keith some concessions.
Y'all keep on trying to get Keith this job. I'm not thinking. I don't know about Keith for this job, but y'all, all right, we gonna get Keith a nurse.
But then there was another
What y'all
person
not
that's a
feel about?
nurse too, that's married to Austin. She was a nurse too.
That's
And
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
okay.
she's a
about.
nurse.
That's your certified. That's your real RN.
And
Go
Hmm.
give her
Karen is a
that.
project manager at a hospital. I don't know what that I don't know what that is exactly,
You
but
see, we
it's
all
something.
quiet,
The crickets.
and so is
Karen checking them
Henry.
people in when you come to the
Henry
hospital.
Henry works for the medical field as well.
Henry was a recruiter.
Henry
I might
works
give
for
him
the
that.
medical field.
Okay.
And
He
then the
was a
girl
Okay.
that was
recruiter.
married to Henry, she was a stewardess.
Oh, we
We
still saying
thought
Stop lying now.
stewardess?
That's where you're going too damn far. Now, see, I was trying to help, but then there you go. The hell you say? No, I'm not. See, y'all tried to get me. See,
I
you
was
went too
laughing.
far.
I said, "Y'all see, we got another stewardess this season." However, we actually got pictures of her on the plane, though.
That part.
We didn't get pictures of Christina on no plane.
Man, we saying stewardess in 2021.
Right. But yeah, I don't know about these careers. They all be a little
And
shaky, baby. They
Bennett,
make up all
Bennett
kind of
was a
shit.
nice
Girl, okay, well we
Uh-uh.
moving on because
Now
girl,
we're going too
you
far.
right. You trying to pull tricks out the hat.
he was
Oh
a
no, 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 no,
Right.
no.
You
carrier.
like, okay,
He
she
was a
gonna let
carrier. He helped people
Well,
get from one destination to the other on his bike.
ah, Amelia's a whole doctor,
we'll give Amelia that. Amelia is a resident.
but yes, Bennett was a carrier. You right. He was a foot Uber.
Right.
Wow.
I cannot. I can't. I
He
cannot.
gave
Mm-mm.
he gave life to the term dragging a wagon.
Oh,
But on all these shows, they have some old shaky job descriptions. When we was
Look at
watching Regular
Chris.
Love, that everybody's something weird. Where you're like, well, now what the hell is that? Educational consultant. What is that?
yeah, because Virginia is a they try to put a fancy name to customer service representative.
Right, because I think Karen asked probably checking you in at the hospital. Let me see your insurance card. You got to build with us. How
Girl,
you
You
want to
said a
cover that
No,
today?
she
project.
the
She's a
person that
Don't
project.
play me.
she the
girl.
person that come to your room to collect your information.
Absolutely, yes.
She said the
Play with it.
project manager, and she was doing a something that had
Mm-mm.
to do with COVID, wasn't she? She was.
Mm-mm. That's why you had to go to work so much because you need to check them people in, make sure
You
they
know what?
insurance
You
valid.
know
Oh my
what?
God.
Stop! Don't play with
You
Come
know
me.
on,
what?
y'all stop
I
doing
need
that.
y'all. You
Don't
know
play with
what?
me.
I
Play
need
with
y'all
your
to
mammy.
stop.
Like Kerwin
Oh,
Playboy say, don't play with me. Play with your mammy. They have
Oh my.
they work at the
ooh.
registration desk.
So
Yeah.
what does Chris do?
Right. Exactly. Remember, he owns a restaurant that he don't tell nobody the name
Oh
of.
no, he lying too. I think he did
Right.
something with some cars too, but Chris ass a liar too. He ain't got no damn restaurant.
Now
Because
I
Ain't
look, he
got
came from being homeless in his car in a rental car,
In a
and now
rental
he
car
doing
in
something.
Florida.
can we say that I was pleasantly surprised at Vincent's profession? You have your own broker business. I was like, "What is your number,
yeah.
sir? I need your business card, okay? So you
So
can
he
help me
probably
look for
does
my
pretty
car."
good.
Yeah, he probably
Right.
does.
Yeah, you can do pretty good selling cars, especially if he's a broker. He's probably selling luxury cars, so his commission is probably ridiculous.
Was he the
Because I
one
know
that had the
somebody that
picture in
sells
the car?
Chevys.
Yeah, I was about to say you saw
Uh
the
huh.
cars he was standing by. Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
he
not
can come.
standing, sitting in.
Oh no, I
Somebody
Hmm.
just
took a
saw him standing
picture.
by a car.
Was that him or was that Chris that was sitting in a luxury car?
I
That
think it
was
was him,
Chris.
but if he was, it may have been for work, but it
I
doesn't
think it
matter.
was
But
those.
yes,
Yeah, I
I
think
think it
those
was
that
him.
he was
It
working.
wasn't the car he was living in.
Now, Chris was standing near the luxury car that he was living in that was a rental.
Right.
No, this person was actually sitting in the
That was
car.
I
him.
don't
That
know,
was Vincent. That was
but I
Vincent.
saw Vincent standing
Did
up
y'all
to
see
some
the
cars
pastor
too, though.
at the wedding? Y'all seen it? The Chris's friend, the pastor. He getting ready to
Yeah,
do the wedding with
of
his
course.
With his cute
Beijing,
self,
Listen,
but he's still
his
cute though.
Beijing
when
I'm
I
here for
tell
his
hairdo.
Beijing
you the
though.
internet was going in on that hairline.
That hairline was
Yes,
all the way to his eyeball.
it was. It was
It was
bad. It was bad. He's
terrible.
still cute though. We can wipe it off.
I can't. Y'all got
Oh
me
my
crying over
gosh,
here. I
it was
cannot.
terrible. Hey,
I was
wait,
like Polo
did the
Tink
new
Tink.
couple cam come on yet?
No,
No, it comes on next month.
it needs to
Okay,
hurry up.
okay.
I don't know if they gonna call. Do they call out the real stuff like we do?
Yes,
Yes,
especially Ashley and
Now Ashley
what's
and her
her
husband, yeah,
husband?
they was messy as
Anthony.
hell. I love them. Yeah.
Anthony. Ashley and Anthony. Yes,
Well, they're gonna
because
probably be
they.
too busy with their baby.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
have a new
Oh
baby.
yeah, yeah.
That
Hmm.
other couple, Danielle and whatever, they moved fast because they had got married and got pregnant in the same year. But
Oh well, that's gonna be Chris and Paige.
they on baby number.
Danielle and Bobby, and they got two babies now.
But that's gonna
Mm.
You
be
said that's
Chris and
gonna be
Yeah.
Chris and
Paige.
Paige.
Yeah, he
He
trying to have
not
a
gonna
honeymoon
be.
baby.
He ain't got
We
no
keep
baby with
saying
No,
her. He
that he
don't
not gonna
like
make a
her.
honeymoon
mm,
baby with her.
He
he
not
don't
gonna
like
like
her.
her.
He ain't gonna like her.
So that's
Mm-mm.
your prediction that he not gonna like her?
I think
Mm-mm.
that if I think he would like her body. I just don't know if he's gonna like her.
He gonna think she got a butterface.
Mm-hmm.
I, because this the thing though. I feel like all the fake stuff. I don't know what she looks like without all of that. And maybe
He
she
don't
Right.
could.
either,
You
and
want
he
to
Maybe
wipe it
she
won't.
could
off.
be cute. Maybe she could turn it out if she can do something. I don't know what her real hair is doing. I don't know what none of that stuff is doing. Maybe she may look different. But that bad wig and the lashes and all that. And then you
First
see
of
she kept
all,
saying this was from God. I was like, I don't know about that, sweetie.
I'm very disappointed at her or with her because I wouldn't look like that, on the street. So you coming on TV looking like that, that's saying something. Why I don't
It's
like
saying I don't know that I look bad. To her, that's okay.
well then
Now I
where's
don't
her
know how nobody
homies?
how she missed the
No,
memo.
no. Well then no. Then where's her damn homies? Cause that's not
You
cool.
see what they look like. You don't sit up here and ask that fully whack question. You see what the hell they look like.
Fooly wag. Okay.
You can't bank on that. No, ma'am. No, sir.
That wiglet. I'm waiting to see what she gonna do about getting in the pool and stuff on the honeymoon.
Maybe she'll
Well,
have some braids when she go.
I was about to
That's
say
what
she
I
gonna
was
do like a
thinking. I'm
she
like,
gonna
what
do
is
like
she
a what's
gonna
the
do?
name? Cause
Like,
they did that last season,
like
remember?
Mm-hmm.
Amani and Karen. They
oh yeah,
got
Mm-hmm.
they got braids for the
I'm
Yeah, they was
thinking, what
serious
is she
about that
gonna
too.
look like on the honeymoon? Cause oh my
She
gosh,
gonna look
Magilla.
like Shanice.
Yeah, Shanice
Shanice
probably
was a
looked bad the
mess.
whole
I'm so mad
time,
at Shanice. She let it go
crying.
too soon. Like
Yeah, she was
She
crying and
did.
looking
honeymoon,
rough,
like
and
wedding night, she was looking like Afro Mama. You
She
gotta hold it
did.
hmm
in. That's too
She
soon.
did. That
Okay,
was too
and she wouldn't
soon.
be able
That
to touch me
was
with a 10 foot pole. I hate to see a raggedy hairstylist. You are not
like
about to touch me.
she should have went
yes.
and figured. I don't know how soon after the wedding, but to me, you gotta still be cute. Like I just met this man. Y'all
Something.
still, even though y'all married, this is the dating period. You gotta put your
It
best
Right.
foot
is.
forward.
It is. And that
And
you right, she let it go too. She may as well just went and used the bathroom in front of him. That was quick.
in the morning, he was looking like I would have been like, "Woo, who are
she
hmm
you?"
did. She did look like a transformer. She did. I was like,
Her hair was
ooh.
like boom. It was out. It was looking. I was like, wow, that's too soon. Too soon. Let it
Like
out.
put some Jerry curl juice on it or something, mama. Something. Snap it. Snap that hair back. Something.
Yeah.
She
I
was
think I think the only saving grace I think for Chris is I think that she does have a body that he's gonna like, and I think she's gonna be very submissive because she wants this wedding so bad that she's gonna be willing to do whatever. So I think he may really like that part of it.
well,
But can
maybe
we cover
being
that
with
Chris ain't
him.
cute himself though?
Well, we
Let's
been
talk
saying
about
that he
that.
looked like Terry Crews.
He
But
does
he
look
He
like
don't
might
Terry
know
have
it,
Crews.
and he think,
something.
and men be getting away with it, and I think he gonna be thinking he all
He think
that.
he the it, right?
Yeah,
So
of
I'm
course he
saying
does.
maybe being by him, she can step up her game because he is a little clean. But ugly people got to dress though.
He
I'm
dressed
just saying.
nice, and she don't. That's the thing, though. She
Yeah, my
don't
mom
dress
always say put
nice.
some clothes on that ugly
I'm just
baby.
saying. You dress up a pig, it's still a pig, but at least it's a pretty pig.
That's the thing.
So
Like he dressed nice. She don't even
he
dress nice.
does. Right, that's
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying. So maybe being by him, her game, hey,
But she
he's
ain't got time
arrogant.
to get your game together. Like you have to
No,
come prepared.
no,
He's not
check
going
it
to
out.
take the time to
Mm-mm.
wait for you to get your life
Yes,
together
he
because
is.
he don't even
He's
care about you.
he's going to listen to me. He's going to do. Hey, put this on, put this on, put this because he's going to be so worried. Remember, your
He gonna
last
pull
name
a
is your brand.
Kanye.
Your name is your brand. So
He
he gonna
gonna
be like, try this. Yep, pull a cane. Try this.
no,
Try to
not
put this
Kane,
on. Put this on.
Kanye.
Oh well, I call him Kane. Remember what he say? Y'all love me so much, but some of my plastic still says Kane. But yeah, so
Hmm
he gonna be trying to dress her up, try to make her look. I mean, she gonna fall. Hey, I mean, it might help her. They might be okay.
Okay. They're
Okay.
not
Right.
gonna make it.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Y'all see those
No,
lies
they
coming
ain't
out as I'm
gonna
saying it.
make it. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. That's my prediction. Any parting words?
Mm-mm. I can't wait till
Hey,
next week.
next week. Wait. Okay. So I know I told y'all I fell asleep. They didn't do the '80s wedding.
No, that's
No,
No,
next
that's
week.
next week.
Okay. Okay.
2 more weddings
Okay.
to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what got me. It took us 2 hours to do three weddings.
Yeah.
Girl,
So
the
they
first
stretched it.
time it took us doggone 2 hours, and we didn't even get to the wedding.
You
So
sure right about that. So
They
then next
stretching
week,
it.
are we gonna get two weddings and then we gonna get to the honeymoons? Because they
No,
all
we
going they
probably
all
won't.
going to
No.
the same honey. We gonna do two weddings for 2 hours?
Well, because they normally have it to where they have the wedding, and then the next day they'll have like a brunch or a meeting
yeah,
of the minds for the
Mhm.
families.
Mhm.
they
Oh,
might.
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
right. That's
that's what they're
right.
gonna get to. They're gonna
They
get
gotta
to the
meet the
fam. They
families.
get to
You
meet the
right.
brunch with the family.
You
Mm-hmm.
right. You right.
Mm-hmm.
You right. Dang. Dang. Okay. But yeah,
Well,
you right.
all right. Well, guess we are done. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. Thank you, our listeners, our faithful listeners, for checking in with us from week to week. Definitely come back, share, like, subscribe. Check us out on YouTube and all other social media platforms, Live Life and Lovey, as well as popbreak.com and popbreak TV. Ladies, till next week. Bye.
Yay!